Just be yourself is the dumbest dating advice out there. Because this assumes that being yourself should work for everyone in dating. Even if you are a drug addict living in the streets, or if you are a dude in prison that has committed felonies. They were all just themselves. And they deserve someone great, right? And that sounds totally stupid, but that's what men fall for. Just be yourself is basically saying, well, you deserve a great woman even if you're not putting in any effort. And that is just pure delusion. Because love for men is never unconditional. It's always based on performance and effort. Men who put in the work and become men of worth, they have women chasing them. And men that don't put in effort and that are just being themselves, they get nothing. It's that simple, and the choice is yours for what you want in your life. And follow for proper dating tips. Just be yourself is stupid dating advice. Because you don't use that logic anywhere else in your life. You don't hear politicians say, well, I'll just be myself when handling foreign policy. That would be stupid, because you should learn international relations and how to deal with other people. Or your country will fall apart, or you end up like North Korea. You'll end up with no friends and only enemies. And in dating that is no different. Because men that wing it will ruin the chemistry and then lose her. And that's why you should learn dating and always become better. Just like politicians learn diplomacy, you'll learn attraction and communication. Just be yourself is how you become like North Korea to women. And follow for more dating tips. Just be yourself is the dumbest dating advice out there. Because you do not use this logic anywhere else in your life. You never told your mom, no, I don't want to go to the toilet. I just want to be myself and shit in my diaper for the rest of my life. And men would think that this is ridiculous, but this is the exact same that men do in dating. They don't want to behave like an adult and learn the right behaviors, just like they do with everything else in their lives. They just want to wing it and pretend that being yourself is good enough. And that's juvenile and shows that you feel very entitled to women's attraction. Adult life is always about learning to become better and putting up a good performance. So learn how to show up at your best. You can either choose to become better and get dating results, or you can be yourself and stay single. And follow for proper dating tips. Just be yourself is dumb dating advice. Because you do not accept that mindset anywhere else in your life. If you're bleeding in a hospital and then some guy that looks like a homeless person will tell you, well, I'll do your surgery today. I'm just going to be myself and not use anesthesia. Then you're going to tell him, no, you're not going to touch me. And you would tell him no because he looks unprepared and unprofessional. And that is a red flag, and it's the same in dating. Because when you're just going to be yourself, you will come off uncalibrated. You will look totally clueless and unattractive. Attractive men learn the right behaviors and they practice. And they become the best versions of themselves. Because competence is sexy, and that will make women chase you. And follow for proper dating tips. Just be yourself is trash dating advice. Because this is just a clear denial of reality. Because if being yourself worked, then you wouldn't get shitty dating results. And you wouldn't need to ask other people for dating advice. Because you would already have women in your life. But you don't have any of that, so it's clear that something is not working. And men who fall for this just be yourself idea are the worst daters out there. They get ghosted and cheated upon constantly. And women tell them time after time that there was no chemistry after the first date. And yet they keep pretending that being yourself is the way to go. And that is just pure delusion, and it's insanity. It's like saying grass isn't green and water isn't wet. So start waking up and start living in reality. Start facing reality and get a proper dating strategy. Learn the right dating skills, and if you want to learn how to do that, then follow this page. Just be yourself is horrible dating advice. Because you do not use that logic in any other area of your life. There's no lawyer that will tell you, well, I didn't prepare your criminal defense today. I'll just go to the courtroom, show up in sweatpants, and I'll just be myself. And you would think that that is totally insane, but that's what men do in dating. Being yourself is not cool. It just shows that you're juvenile and that you do not want to take responsibility for your results. Adults always prepare and they bring value. So stop hiding behind this I'm just being myself trope, or just accept that you will stay single. And follow for proper dating tips. Just be yourself is terrible dating advice. Because you don't use that logic anywhere else in your life. You wouldn't hire a financial advisor if he told you, well, don't study the market, just be yourself. That's how your portfolio will go to zero and how you will go broke. But in dating, that is exactly what men do. They wing it and they act clueless, and they still wonder why women don't feel any attraction for them. If you want to win in dating, then you need to study the game. You need to be focused on growth and becoming better. You learn what works and you improve. And just like in investing, growth is the goal. Be yourself is how you stay lonely and broke. And follow for more dating tips. Just be yourself is advice that only a madman can give in dating. Because you have been rejected over and over again. You haven't gotten laid in 18 months, but you cling on to an idea that is clearly not working for you. And that is the definition of insanity. An adult does not do what feels good, he does what works. You wouldn't go to war without any strategy, so why are you showing up in dating without any strategy? So it's time for you to grow up and start acting like a man. Get professional about dating and learn the right behaviors. And if you want to learn how to do that, then follow this page. Just be yourself is terrible dating advice. Because men who say this don't give a fuck about women. In fact, the only reason that you can say I just want to be myself is if you hate women. Because if you truly valued women, then you would want to become the best version possible for the person that you want to build something real with. But no, you don't want to do that because you want to be yourself and avoid effort at all costs. It is narcissism and pure self-absorption. And that's why women are totally right not to date you if you fall for this just be yourself garbage. If you want to attract someone great, then become great yourself first. Put in effort to become the best version of yourself possible and take a radical responsibility. And follow for proper dating tips. Just be yourself is the worst dating advice out there. Because if you follow this advice, then it will just show that you're self-absorbed and lazy. You don't care about becoming the best version of yourself. You want intimacy and attention without doing any work for it. And you are not entitled to desire and no one owes you attraction. If you want attraction and desire, then just become that man that gets it. Improve your social skills and level up your style. And all of that should not be too much to ask from you. It's just a base level of effort for you to be a great dating option. So become that man. And if you want to learn how to do that, then follow this page. Just be yourself is terrible dating advice. Because if being yourself was good enough, then you would already have a ton of women in your life. But you don't have that, so it's clear that something is not working. You think that you are already attractive, but you're clearly not. Attractiveness is a skill and most men are not born with it. They have to learn it, so stop clinging on to this be yourself cope. Because being yourself is exactly why you get no results in your dating life. Become the most attractive version of yourself. You either improve or you stay stuck. The choice is yours. And follow for proper dating tips. Just be yourself is stupid dating advice. Because you wouldn't accept this logic anywhere else in your life. You won't hear a business coach say, well, don't learn sales and how to make money. Just be yourself in meetings. You would go broke really quickly when you do that. But in dating, men still pretend that this is noble. And it's not, because it shows laziness and it leads to failure. Just like in business, you study, you improve, and you learn what works. You build yourself into the most attractive version of yourself. Be yourself is a guaranteed way to fail. And follow for more dating tips.